judges. In 1993, Governor Ann Richards appointed me as the first woman on the 13th Court of Appeals and the first Latina in the state of Texas. So here I am. I also want to thank Ramon because when I was in law school 40-something years ago, I was a law clerk right in this building working for Ramon, and I really appreciate he gave me that opportunity. But the reason I'm here today is because I want to talk a little bit about the race for the 13th Court of Appeals, which has 4 seats up. And I need to tell you that if you do not come out, that court is going to be a 100% Republican court. And we all know what happens when all of the judges on a court are all Republican. We have the U.S. Supreme Court. We have got the Texas Supreme Court is 100% Republican. Okay? This is the most important court you've never heard of, is what we talk about. That court, these 4 judges that are going to come up here in a minute to talk to you about their races, hear every kind of case that touches your life every day. They hear criminal cases. They decide if you're going to go to prison for the rest of your life, if your child is going to go to jail. They decide if you get to keep your children. In civil cases, they decide if the contract you signed is valid. They decide whether you're going to get paid if you get injured. All of those things touch your life. It matters who is wearing those robes. Also, the Supreme Court gets to decide if they hear a case or not. The Court of Appeals has to hear every case that's filed and has to make a decision. The Supreme Court doesn't have to hear you if they don't want to hear your case. So, I think next we have the candidates for the 13th Court of Appeals, and I get another little personal note. My daughter is one of those candidates, and my other daughter is a judge on the Court of Appeals in Houston. So, Ricky. Where did Ricky go? Oh, well, I didn't know how we were going to do this. Okay, so first up is for Chief Justice of the 13th Court of Appeal, our very own Judge Gina Benavides.
Hello, everybody. Hey! Because when we fight, we win! Come on, y'all can do better than that in Hidalgo County. When we fight, we win! When we fight, we win! And what are we going to do for the next 3 days until up till election day? We're going to fight! Vamos a ganar si ahorita peleamos todos los días. I'm Justice Gina Benavides, along with my other 3 amazing people that are around here somewhere, Regi, Nora, and Joe. We are ready for the 13th Court of Appeals. Come up here, Nora. Come up here, Regi. Come up here, Joe. We run in 20 counties, ladies and gentlemen. We go all the way up north to the Buc-ee's and Wharton and to George West. But let me tell you what happens when we leave Hidalgo. We run into a red wall of Republicans who, you know what they do better than us? They vote. And I hate that. I hate that the Republicans vote no matter what. But I think in this election we can prove them right. We can prove them wrong if we go out and vote. Because if you vote, like Colin just said, and Richard just said, and Vicente just said, if we get another 20,000 votes, your party wins. But if you don't get those 20,000 votes, Justice Yañez is right. Your court right across the street will become all Republican. We cannot have that. So please, everybody, grab your phone, grab your neighbor, grab the stranger on the street, grab the person at H-E-B, at Walgreens, en La Pulga, donde estás comiendo, y llévalos a votar. We need 20,000 more votes out of Hidalgo, and I believe you can do it. So let's go out and vote. Hello, Edinburg.
I am one of your justices on the 13th Court of Appeals. I'm very proud to be on that court. I know I'm on that court because I was able to stand on the shoulders of somebody fantastic like Ramon Garcia. We're all from Edinburg. He's from Edinburg. He always told me, you can do it. Let's do it. Let's bring our community forward. Let's prosper. And look at what we've done. We have prospered. We have a very prosperous community. We're happy. We want to be that way. When we go to those other 20 counties, they're not happy. They're miserable people. And they really are. And they want us to share in their misery. But as long as we stay united and we're Democrats, we can tell them that our judges are not going to be judged by appellate justices who are Republican and do not share their values and do not care about you.
That's right.
I beg you, I implore you for your vote, for all of us, so that we can stand here and like we were able to stand on Ramon's shoulders, that we are there so that your children can stand on our shoulders for the future.
That's right.
Thank you.
Hello everybody, I'm Regi and I'm also running for the 13th Court of Appeals. And history was made a long time ago and these amazing women have served since. So we're already in the room and we're already at the table and they're trying to tell us to get out.
No way! We're not
Absolutely not. And I've been asked, why am I running as a Democrat for a judge when we're supposed to be impartial and fair? To be a Democrat, that's what that means. We include everybody. We do not exclude anyone. And the candidates right now that are running, they're telling people that they're going to target immigrants. That's what their commercials say. That is illegal, and that is unconstitutional, and that is unethical, and that is not what being a Democrat, that is not what being an American is about. And we have to make sure that we tell them. And they have a hashtag that says sweep the 13th. That is insulting, and we cannot let them do that. They can sweep their way out, they can have the brooms, and we'll take the gavels. Thank you.
Hey, good afternoon. This is where I started my law career, in the law office of Ramon Garcia.
That's right. That's exactly where you started.
Ramon was my best boss, best example. I love you, Ramon, and I hope your health continues. Folks, thank you for being out here. I'm the quiet one. And I know what to do. Follow these awesome women. So let's get out and vote. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and Joe. Next we have Laura Longoria